Buenos dias. Buenos dias. Good morning. Oh my goodness. What a day it's been today already so far. Let me adjust this. What a day it's been. Oh my goodness. Well, we got jobless numbers that came in, getting us off started with a nice little pullback here towards the 14. I've been in this position now for quite some time. I don't know how long. I posted it up on the Discord community. And then I left my stop right below the 09 because I'm like, I'm not going to get stopped out, on something that I know 09 is sitting right there at level of support. We already bounced from there. So it's rather a big stop for me, but I'm going to give this a shot. I think I can afford the extra risk on this one long. I don't want to get chopped around here because it is going to be a little choppy so far. We got 09, then we have 02 down there. Hopefully we don't go back down to 02, but if we do, then we do. So be it. But, I mean, let me see what's going on here. Where did we close at yesterday? We closed at the 19, so we're a few points shy of the close yesterday. We'll see if today's the day of the selling. It's very simple when it comes to price. Price will tell us when we are going to be selling. We don't need to be guessing. We don't need to be first in line. We don't want to be first at the party, like I always keep on mentioning here. We don't want to be kind of, last. We want to be there at the right time. And when is that right time going to be coming in? Well, I would argue that the right time is going to be happening when yesterday's low fails. There's a trap currently to the downside that happened yesterday, which was right over here. We actually traded this live here on the stream. I don't know if you guys were here or if you recall it, but I was long. And I told you, I'm like, I didn't tell you, you know what I mean? Like, use my words correctly. I got to use my words correctly. We have this to the downside here, which is nothing but a good old trap. We break down 02. I think I was long here, so I got kind of caught up there as well. But it doesn't matter. The point is we basically have the dip, we get the rip, and then we get the squeeze. And then obviously I take profit early. I was happy with the profits on the day. But then again, I'm like, wow, you could have left that a lot more. You know what I mean? Like that run, it could have printed a lot more money for me. But anyways, as long as this trap here now holds, which 2 days ago was 96.75. So what do I simply do with my red line? I push it up, and today the level that must hold is 91.75 towards that 93 level. This is going to be a key level for the market. Whenever this decides to kind of go, this is the trigger that's going to trigger me to basically flip short. And the trigger that's going to tell me the price is now on the bearish side. So until that kind of, fails, then all I got to think about is which supports am I willing to take a risk at. And well, we know where supports are at. We don't need to guess. One is going to be 02. 6,002. Again, these are the same levels from yesterday. It shouldn't come to us big surprise. And then we have 09, which again was a level of resistance, support, vice versa. Again for like a past couple of days, so none of this should really be like like mind-blowing or anything, because we're in the same range, you know what I mean? And then of course we have that kind of mid pivot point between 45 and 98 sitting at 14. So right now I'm already long 14, in case you haven't figured. And yeah, I'm looking for a push right back on up, and then hopefully with this type of consolidation we've had overnight and the past couple of days, maybe we can take a run towards that 42, 45 area today. Hopefully. Or, 14 is going to fail, 09 is going to fail. I'm going to get stopped out, and then we go towards 02. I have no idea which way the path the market wants to choose. All I do know is that I am willing to bid at 14, looking for the continuation of the current trend overnight and the current trend for the past 2 days. Buenos dias. Buenos dias, Antonio. This was kind of scary here. Kind of pulled back afterwards after I ended up leaving. Good thing when I leave, I closed my chart, I left, and I'm like, I don't know. Whatever's going to happen is going to happen. What time did I get in this? I got in at 36. So since 8:36. I don't know, like here's kind of tricky right now for me, this 14. It kind of looks like it wants to kind of, chop around here. So I'm worried if we want to dip towards 09. I just don't want to get stopped out of 09 because I already know that support here, right? And so my stop is kind of below there because my entry is a little bit, now in hindsight, a little bit late. But, I mean, it's always that could have, would have, should have, right? I was already long there this morning. I ended up taking a stop here And then I see this bounce, and I'm like, okay, we're just kind of dinging around this level. So I'm gonna stick to my guns, buy 14, have my stop below there where it makes sense, and kind of, let this thing print. Because when we're in tight ranges like this, it gets tricky to play inside them. It does get tricky. This is a range that we've been in for quite some time now, for the last couple of days. So it should come with no surprise that, we're going to need to be a little bit flexible today. Especially the more we play inside these ranges, the more and more and more used up the levels become, the less reliable they become, and so forth. We've been in here for about 1, 2, 3, arguably 4, 5 days here. Maybe 6, touching this kind of price, but I would argue 5 days we've been consolidating inside of this range here right now. So yeah, it's going to be very, very interesting to see what happens today. But like I said, above that trap, which is yesterday's low, I am still sticking to the bullish side. I'm not looking at any shorts right now. For me, at least, that's my way of thinking about it. Makes it simpler. Oh, right now we are congesting in this area. It's kind of ugly. I'm not going to lie. It's bleh. But doesn't matter. This is what we have. This is what we got to trade. If we want to trade, of course. You don't have to. Just thinking right now. If we can consolidate further above here, it's okay. We can probably... I don't know why I'm always leaning to the bullish side. I mean, you come here, you see me every day, and I'm always on the bullish side. And it's interesting for me to actually kind of analyze myself, because I'm like, well, there are some pretty good setups that, or resistance levels that I know it's so easy to short, but I never short them. Like this 22, right? When the numbers drop, we came back inside 22. I was thinking about it, but I'm like, no. I already know if I short 22, it's going to basically bounce from 20 and go. Why am I saying all this? It's not hindsight. 22, 20 level, we've been talking about it for days now. You can go back on the stream. Even this 33 to 36, this is a level of resistance setting up here. 33, 36 area is going to be a level of resistance. And how do I know this? Because, well, this is where we got denied from the past couple of days. Look at this. Right there, we have the denial there. We have denial there. We have another denial there. Another denial there. Like, we have multiple price times. Multiple times where price goes up there and we get denied. So it's not like I don't know that resistance is there. It's a shortable resistance. I don't choose to short that. You know what I mean? I'm not going to take every single little bit of like short, long, short, long. It doesn't make sense. I just choose to stick with the long. It avoids me over trading. Today I've already traded twice. This is my second trade here. Let's see how this one ends. Again, market hasn't opened on up yet, so anything's still possible. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, nothing more to really say here. Same levels. Same levels. I'm wondering if we can get a run towards that 36-45 area today. We haven't really tested 45 yet. It's still kind of been, a level that's sitting there. It could have one more pull or one more actionable short up there, but yeah. So if we want to go test that, I mean, there's still a good upside here from 14 to the 45. I'm not going to assume it's going to break, you know what I mean, 45, but at the same time, I do think it will probably break. Kind of weird, man. I try to be short sometimes, you know what I mean? It's so difficult for me to be. Now I have that very strict rule until the market shows a weakness that we have basically broken down the Jenga block. Then I'm not, you know what I mean? I'm not doing it. I'm not shorting this thing. Just don't like to. Majority of the time, the little dips we get, they end up being buys anyways. It's like yesterday. We have the dip, and then we get the rip. You know what I mean? I'm not lying. It's an observation I've had for already months and months, and then I just stopped trying to pick the top. We're trying to go against the trend, and it's worked out. Like even this dip, look, we got 14 there overnight. We basically break down 14. We break down, we kind of make it our resistance, and then we basically pull back. And then what do? We basically reverse the move. Yesterday, the same thing. When we have the dip, everybody's feeling bearish, right? Because look at that pump, then the dump, and then the pump. So, like, after months and months and months of just seeing the same thing, I stopped fighting it. You know what I mean? It's difficult, but I just stopped. I think it was about last year, September, when it really clicked into me. I'm like, why do I even bother shorting? And since then, my trades became 90%, 95% long, and 5-10% short. JP, buenos dias. Be careful here at this 14 level. It could be choppy. I'm going to give it another 5 minutes to get the crystal ball here involved. I need some crystal guidance. I mean, I could take the break even here and then just let us see if it wants to pull back to 09, right? And just get long at 09. But then if I break even, the ducker thing's gonna go. I think the ducker is gonna go. So it's that dilemma, you know what I mean? What do I do? What's the right call here? And therefore, I'm just gonna sit with my gut and just let this baby be. But we are right between 09 and 4 and 22 right now. You can kind of see this here. We are right here inside this box here. So I would argue, unless you're long 09, 14 being the riskier out of the two, there's pretty much no trade here, I think. I don't know. I'm really debating about getting myself out here and just waiting to see if at open we can dip towards 09. I don't know. It's the $1 million question here right now. I need to get the crystal ball involved, but I got to give her some more time for her to kind of, you know, gather the data that she's seeing. She's linked up to the CME exchange, so we should be getting some pretty good calls from her. We'll see. Getting tight in here, though. Why do people message me on Twitter about this? Like, they're like scams or something. They keep on. Some people keep on messaging me on Twitter about doing some artwork for me or some things for the channel, and then like, it's okay, thank you. Like, you know, when I want to leverage my time, then yes. But right now, you know, I'm okay doing it myself, and I like doing it myself. And then they start like, I'm fine with them messaging me about that. That is not a problem. But then they're like, oh, but the thing is, I kind of need money. You know what I mean? Like, can you give me a job? Like, I don't know. Twitter. I'm not trying to bash them or anything. It's just, I'm a nice guy, you know. I don't like to hear that type of stuff. All right, this thing is getting tight. It's compressing. If you guys had to toss a coin, which way are you going? Which way are you leaning? Would you be shorting this move or would you be long this move? I don't know, but I'm really thinking about taking myself out here and just getting long at 09. The thing is, if we're going to go down to 09. $1 million question for me right now. I don't know. Because these are such tight ranges. Very tight ranges. Like, we can range bound very, very quickly, and it's normal for this move. Like, think about it. If we go down to 09, what's the bearish part about this? Nothing. We're just bouncing from support at 09. Even if we rally to 22, what's really the bullish thing there? Kind of nothing. We're inside this box here between 22 and 09. Oh, man, this is a tricky one here for me. I mean, I could always get long if we just squeeze right through 22. I would really not like to get stopped out there and then, just see a bounce from there. $1 million question for me. I'm not. Maybe I'm second guessing my level here at 14. It's not a major level. I like 09 better. I just didn't think we were gonna actually go down to 09, and then we did end up going down to 09. Now can we go back again? The daily candle doesn't look pretty. Like in the middle there. I know how we're gonna do this. The crystal ball, come in right now. It's 20. You have enough information. Should I get out and re-enter at a lower price? Tell me, crystal ball. Give it to me. Tell me the truth. Oh, no. Well, that's a straightforward answer from the crystal ball. I liked it. I like that. Okay, so she's thinking I should not get out of this. Okay, fine. I can't believe I'm asking the crystal ball if I should get out. All right. Let's get another serious question here. Are we going to pump at market open? Not really. So then why do you want me to get out? I mean, why do you want me to stay in? Is ES going to chop at market open? No. Okay, so then is ES going to dump at market open? Find out. No. All right, so there you have it. Crystal ball is confused, the same like me. She did tell me not to get out of my position, though. So should I listen to the crystal ball here? What to do here? What do you guys think? Give me your opinion. Let's hear it. I value you guys' opinion. What do you think? Should I get out here and just wait to see if we pull back to 09 and get in at a lower price at 09? Because market opens, we're gonna get some more volatility, right? That's the thing. I'm here second guessing myself, my level here. I'm not sure why. Perhaps it's because I've been trading in this kind of range already for quite some time here, and it annoys me when we're inside the same range here. We've been in this range for a few days now. Ah. I don't know. Curious here. What's the right call? Hmm. We're breaking down 14. Not really holding up there right now. Thing is, I got in this position since 8:30 something. So now I'm kind of, stuck here and committed to this trade here. Obviously, if I was just getting here, I would not be trading this level. I would just be waiting for some type of dip. But I'm already in. I'm already committed to this now. Could be heading on back down too. That possibility there towards 02. Market's gonna open up in 5 minutes still. You take the whatever $75 loss here, but I'm second guessing myself here. It's no good. I think this has to do with the stop. It's a very big stop. For me, on a typical day, I'm only risking about 3 points, but worried about chop here. This choppy area here. I think the best thing to do is just be at peace with it and let this baby print, I guess. Already been long since 8:36. We got both ways. We got the X kind of crossing right now. We have both kind of trend lines here. We got that one there. And then, of course, we have this one here. Can't argue it out with either or. Rejecting the chop area Monday overnight session. Yeah. Like I said, I don't know what to kind of do here. I want to stick with it, but at the same time, it looks like we're pulling back towards the 09. How many more times are these levels going to continue to hold? I mean, it looks easy to be shorting here. I'm saying that because, I mean, it's fucking obvious to be short there, but difficult there. The obvious play gonna work today. I'm in the middle of the chop here, I think. It had to chop. I mean, I should know better too. These ranges are very tight now. 14. We got 09 and 22 on the top there. But like I said, whenever markets like this, there's no, I don't know. You just gotta hold with conviction. There's no other way. You gotta stick to your gut, to your plan, and that's it. I mean, can't do much more besides that. I'm at peace with this. Let this thing be. I'm gonna let it be. Traps compared with yesterday, it's a lot harder. Yeah. That's what I mean. Like you just gotta hold to your gut. You gotta hold to your with conviction, with the level you have a pre-plan for. And that's that. I mean, whenever we're inside these choppy ranges like this, it takes a lot from me because as much as I understand the levels, it's like the emotional game of sitting here and watching, right? You're like, I don't know, like this thing looks so bearish, you know what I mean? Like this thing, it's anybody can come here and tell me how it's a bearish picture and they have an argument, right? I'm not gonna brush it off, but at the same time, it's like I think we're going up. Getting denied of 14 row. Market's about to open on up in less than 1 minute, so at least my fate will be sealed in less than a minute. Come on, bulls. Pump for Papa. Pump, baby, pump. Pump, bulls. Let's just fucking go, bulls. Come on. Come on, bulls. You can do it. I believe in you. I'm a believer. Come on, bulls. Market's gonna open it up in 10 seconds. Get ready. It could be choppy, so watch out. Come on, baby. Squeeze. Boner candles. Squeeze, baby. Come on. We gotta get through those wicks of the 20. Come on, baby. Come on. Get through the 20. Get through it. Come on, get through the 20. Let's fucking go. Get through the 20. We likely break 22, and then we see 35. Oh my gosh, come on. We're getting... Remember, this is a speed bump. Do not... This is a speed bump. I'm warning you right now. If we get denied here, we pull back. There's nothing to be upset about. This is just level to level. I'm getting greedy here, but understand that 20 is a speed bump. 20 to 22 area. So if we get here, we get denied, there's nothing to be crying about. We should already be in position ahead of this move. GM, good morning. So look at that. We're getting stuck right at the 20 there. Like I said, do not get, sad if this thing reverses now and wants to go crack 09. It's nothing to be upset about here. Absolutely nothing. But as long as we can hold 14, then I think 20 is probably going to break. We'll see. There's still 10 seconds left on this candle here. They got it denied pretty nicely there so far. But nonetheless, we're still going. We still got some gas left in this. Dun, 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 dun. Dun. Everybody love banana. Been long since 8:36 this morning. Can we break that 20 to 22 level? I don't know. I have no idea, but what I do know is that that's a key level there. Again, we're in a tight range, so this thing is going to unwind pretty hard when it does, but we don't need to guess which way, I guess. As mentioned, below yesterday's low, we break yesterday's trap, we go down. Gonna be short. Until that doesn't happen, I'm thinking that we're just pushing higher. And like I said, if 20 gets stuck, 20 to 22 gets us stuck and we come on back down, don't be upset. You know what I mean? Like, we ahead of time know that that is kind of a take profit area there. But I'm not going to take profit on a freaking 5-point mover. I think we're pushing higher, but that's me. That's my thinking. And that's the best thing I see here right now. But not to worry. I already rubbed the bull. I already rubbed him. And I'm listening to the banana song. So the market likes the banana song in order to pump. So, can we pump? Can we pump? It's flirting with the idea of going back to that 20. 20 is getting weak now as well. Someone's got to go. And it's going to be either 14 or it's going to be 20. And whenever which one goes, we will know. Because it's going to be a pretty big distribution pretty quickly, in my opinion. All we got to do is break 20. I think if we break 20, 22 is not going to be a big deal. But we got to break it. You know what I mean? Banana. They like it. I want to show you guys something. Have you guys ever seen these things? They are over here. They're called well, these big ones, orange ones, are called garrobos. We went to like the zoo place thingy. The green ones I think are called iguanas. They're massive. They're pretty big. They're like little lizards or something. Look at their face. It's hard to show you. They're pretty cool animals. Nature's wild. Look, I'm trying not to look because this thing's looking bearish. As long as that 20 kind of holds, we're going down. And that 14 is... They're both pinging right now. 14, 20. They're fighting right now. Which one's going to win? Obviously, I have no idea. But 20, again, getting us denied there. 14, we're trying to push from there. But just remember, one of them's got to go. This is getting tight. The more we range bound inside here, it's getting tighter and tighter and tighter and tighter. Meaning coiling up for something. I might get out here. I think we're coiling up to the downside now. I don't know. Ugh. There's no way I'm getting stopped out at the bottom down there. Maybe 7. Fudge! Come on, Bulls. What happened here? We're getting stuck at 2019. All right, looks like we're going down. I'm gonna have a 3-point stop on this. Let me see. 150. Doesn't really make sense though. That's the thing. Like we could be bouncing right from here. That's the ducking problem here. I don't know. I'm gonna get out, I think. Oh my god, it's choppy here. Either way, I'm getting out. I'm not letting this thing ride anymore. Too much. Like I want a fresh slate on this. I want to see a trap now to the downside somewhere, or else I'm not trading anymore in this range here. 20 acting up as clear resistance. Like I said, if we went to 20, we broke down. Don't be upset, you know what I mean? It's about understanding the levels. 20 was acting up as clear resistance. We couldn't break through it, so we go down. I'm not going to be bidding 09 now. I'm just going to wait to see if O2 can come into play now. But my stop was here originally down here. I just took myself one out here. I think it was a 175. 185 loss there. This would suck if we bounce from 09 now. The tight range here. And choppy here. All right, so breaking down 09. I'm going to trade one more time, and then I'm going to just walk away for now. I already traded twice this morning. $1 million question is I'm not bidding 09 anymore, as I mentioned. I'm waiting for 02 to come into play. So 02 is going to be that bottom of the range where we bounced off overnight. Actually, no, we bounced from 04. But I'm going to be sticking with like 02, 03 area. And then we have 98, of course. So we had profit there, didn't take it. As mentioned, don't be upset if we get to 20 and we get denied. I'm the one who got greedy there. That is a personal issue. But at that moment in time, it was the best thing that was there happening. So I'm okay with that. So we just bounced from 04. 04 is exactly the overnight low, as I mentioned to you. Exactly to the tick. Right there. We kind of flushed it a little bit, actually. I was waiting for 03, 02 area to come into play before taking a long there. Even if we trap, would be even better. Below that level, 98, I am bearish on the day, and I will no longer be long. Right now, I'm still thinking long. Come on, hit. Come on, let's go down towards that 02 level. Come on, ES. Go test 02, baby. Very tight range here. Come on. Don't be mean. Let's get down a little bit more. Looking for a long at this area down here. Not here. I'm not in love with it over here. All right, we're just getting down to 03 now. I want to get filled at around 02. Maybe if we trap would be even better. Again, reading price as we come down to this level here. We don't want to just, I don't want to just take a long right now. We're selling with quite some force from up there, so it was wise to exercise some caution. All right, 01, 01, 01. I'm going to try it here. I'm going to have my stop at the bottom here. A little bit bigger than usual, but I do like this 98 area. Again, if we break down below 98, I'm not buying any more of this. This is probably going to be breaking down today. Even if we come down towards that 98, I can always average in my position here. This is my last kind of key level, very key level, important level of support here. Whoops. Careful here. If this is the day where they're going to be selling this thing, be careful. $32. O2 holding up there right now. For now. I don't know. It's kind of smelling like as if we're going to break down today. We'll see. I don't want to be first to the party either. Back up to the 14. What are you guys thinking? You guys thinking this is a short setup here? You guys are bearish today? It's a key level here. If we break down this low, it's very likely we break down that trap at the bottom down there, and red day. A really nice one will be incoming. I'm still not bearish even with this yet. I'm cautious. I'm getting cautious, but not quite feeling bearish just yet. I can change. Well, good thing I kind of took myself one out there, avoiding any extra losses. $98 is that last key level. This is the last key level here. I'm not in love with my position right here, right now. We'll see. I like how we're seeing those pops right back above 02 so far. Again, 98 and 02 is a level of support for me. I think we just kind of got a little bit of a trap down here below 02 level right now. It's kind of smelling a little bit like it. I'm not sure yet. Might want to add into this position actually over here. We're kind of starting to V out after the trap, which is pretty nice to see. Can it hold? $1 million question, but we'll see. Getting sold back into. Uh-oh. We gotta go, baby. We gotta go, 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 go. We gotta reclaim '09 now. We've got to reclaim '09 from this pump here. For this kind of to be a healthy thing still for the Bulls. All right. Can they bring this back up the range one more time? We're currently at the bottom of the range right now. We need to start taking back '09 in order to assume that we are heading back up towards that middle of the range at 14. You can see this on the 15-minute chart here. If we assume that obviously up here 35 is kind of the top and this kind of bottom is sitting right here, well, we're right at the bottom of the range currently. You can see you have the top, you have the bottom here. I love this game. I love this fucking game so much. You guys have no idea how much I love it. You have no idea how much I fucking love this game. Oh my god. Oh my god. I love it. I ducking love it. And just like that, we're right back up towards that 14. The trap at the bottom. Tell me I didn't fucking tell you. It was smelling like a trap down there, right below 02, and then the fucking V comes in, tearing things up now. Oh my god. It's always the same fucking story. They get the dip and then we get the rip. Now we gotta hold '09. I don't want to claim victory just yet because it's still not. But it's just, I'm telling you, I don't know. It amazes me because I'm like, gosh, before I'm like, how? Like, look at this. The thing just broke down. How the hell are we back up here? Like, what's the reason for it? Well, we're trying to bounce from a key level down there. Again, I don't know if this is the end of the dip. I'm simply saying this is a good buy there. And I mean, so far, yeah. The trap is playing out. We cannot come back down towards '02. My entry should be as safe as it should be. Or else, obviously, I know we're going to break down and we're going to have a red day today. And then, you know, like, why fight the short-term trend at that point? There's no need for that. I don't know, but that's smelling like a trap to the downside there. If we fade back on down, this is the last bounce of '02, at which point I will be bearish. Does that make sense? It's kind of like the last bounce before the death of the level. We need to go. We need to go, 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 baby. Go, go, go. Go, baby. Go, go, go. I was thinking about adding here one at '09. I'm just worried if we're going to pull back deeper here. If I add one at '09... Uh-oh. Coming back on down towards '07. Uh-oh. '07... We got down to '05. Oh, shoot. '09 acting up as resistance now. It looks like we're moving down the levels now. 20, now '09. We'll see. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Dun, 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 dun. Yes, I did add another one there in case you didn't see. I added a second contract down there. Being careful here, though. Like you. Come on, baby, come on. Uh-oh, come on, we gotta get going. Pump, 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 pump. Come on, pump, baby, pump. Might go break even here. I'm long too. I don't want to risk anything. As long as we hold low two, I think we're fine here. I want to get out before. Come on, baby. I don't know. I can always re-enter down there. I'm gonna likelihood stick a break even for now. Come on, push, 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 baby, push. I think I might need some wiggle room, but I can always re-enter at O2 if we can backtest there. I'm long too, kind of heavy now, so I don't want to. But this thing needs space. All right, all right. We're gonna go down here, 182, like a normal standard stop here. Come on, baby. Come on. Squeeze, baby. Squeeze. Squeeze. Uh-oh, getting stuck here. Come on, let's see this. No matter. Come on, ES. Come on. Come on, baby. Come on. Coming back on up towards the 09 here. I'm being cautious here. If we get denied of 09, I will go break even because it's likely going to break down 02. We need to rip through 09 right now. We need to rip, baby, rip. Fudge, getting stuck even at 07. No good. Come on. You right, babe. Come on. Fine and come on, baby. Let's squeeze back on up. Come on. Don't let this be the day where we go red. Ah, shoot. Coming back on down here. I don't want it to backtest though, too. We should be kind of going from here now. Or else is this a bearish thing here? Come on, flip green. Flip green. Please. Holding for now, but how much longer here is the question. Come on, man. Oh, let's go. Feel right. Damn, dude, these levels are taking a lot from me, and they are very, very tricky levels right now. I don't like how that bounce, that trap is looking, they got faded back on down. Shouldn't test this level too much here. Oh my gosh, they're going for it. Looks like they might want to break this thing down. Oh my goodness. What is going on here? These candles are not pretty right now. Oh, all right. So the trap has pretty much failed. I mean, I haven't got stopped out there, but I don't like how we're testing O2 pretty heavy now, extensively. We bounced right from O2 there. You can see that, but I don't think this thing's gonna hold anymore. Oh my goodness, it just held again. Well, I guess good thing I didn't get myself taken out here. Oh my gosh. O2 holding strong right now. I don't know how much longer though. Wow, we need to see a bounce from here right now. Still alive. Still alive. Still alive. How much longer? All right, I think they're breaking. Still holding at that O2 level. Still holding. We held O2 right to the tick right now, but we gotta get going from it. We don't want to be bouncing like this too much from this O2 level. I could be fighting the short-term trend here. We could be wanting to go down. Well, this level is telling. Below this level, I'm going to be done for the day and just kind of walk. And come back fresh later on. But right now, I still like it. As long as O2 can continue to hold, I'm okay with holding this. I was long from that level. I just added a second one a little bit higher, so my average kind of got pushed up. O2 is becoming weak. We're bouncing many times now from this. I got a feeling they're going to break this thing down. But until it breaks down, it still holds. We have a last bounce from there. The trap low, my stop should be there, but I don't think I need to, because if they break down O2, they're likely going to break down there, and there's no point in risking anymore on this. All right, so broke down, got stopped there. I'm done for the day. I could be fighting the trend here. Not necessarily also that. I think my addition here was kind of late, making my average kind of bad here. And yeah, we're testing too many times though too now. It looks like we might want to crack. Or of course, now we get the rally. Maybe, I don't know. That's what I mean. I'm kind of all over the place right now with when it comes to this range. After playing in them for so long, I do kind of get kind of frustrated inside of them. My stop should have been down here, but because I was long too, I didn't want to be risking too much more. But it would have been the right call though so far. Just a choppy zone. In general, all these levels are chop fest once we get there. Could go either way now. Congratulations if you shorted that 20. We were long from the 14, looking for the break through the 20s. But as mentioned up there was the potential speed bump where we could have taken profit and not gotten upset with this dump, which happened. But right now, it's here at 02. I mean, I don't know. I took my... they basically hunted my stop, and then now we're right back above 02. It's unbelievable, but it happens. 01. I had my stop at 01. Look where we bounced from, right at 01. But like I said, I'm not really willing to risk anymore. If they're looking like they want to break, they want to break. So not great. Thursday proving to be a difficult day for me today. As Antonio, I think, mentioned here, it's compared with yesterday, it is definitely a little bit more complex with this action. Can't really do anything here. I already traded O2. If we pump from here, I'm at peace with it. It is what it is, but I also got long there. I didn't end up taking profit here. Instead, I chose to add another one. It happens. O2, it's a war zone there right now. They're fighting for this level. I don't know why they took me out, honestly. Like, oh man, I could still be in this thing, but it's best we honor our stops, you know what I mean? Gotta honor them. Yeah. This was the entry here when I got long here, I think. And then I just got greedy, like right here. When we were talking about the trap. Ugh. Hitting it back down. It's one of those days where, like I said, we could be breaking down. So that's why this is kind of failing today. But I still think O2, like I said, price is king, right? If OT continues to hold, I should be long, but it was that addition that kind of screwed me here, because if I hadn't added, I could have still been long, right? My stop was at the perfect place down here. That was the problem here, that, you know, my entry was fine the first time around, and my stop was down here, which was absolutely gorgeous. It was perfect. Problem here becomes my addition. So when I added, I think it was at around 05 here. Obviously, we're pulling back. My average becomes like 04 or 03. And then this is exactly the issue here. I know my stop should be below the trap, which is right here. The trap low is 99.50. Your stop has to be behind under there. And I know that. I know that. But today, because of that addition, maybe I kind of, and the loss before, I'm like, you know what I mean? Unconfident maybe. So, but nonetheless, it just took some extra chop here, but still holding up nicely so far. And all my trades, I was in the green, and every single one of them, I was in the green. And I'm here thinking, if I just locked it in every single time, like we got to the 20, it was like 200 something. Right here was 500. Before it was like 200 something. I'm like, I would almost be at 1,000 in profit. Instead, I'm here sitting in the red. I'm like, why? I commit to those trades. You know what I mean? It's like I say all the time here, it's up to you how you manage your trade. But for me, I commit to them. That's just how it is. This speed bump here, I'm kind of still thinking about it. That 20 level there, we knew about it. I choose not to short. I choose to stick with the long size pretty much all the time. But today, that 20 level, paying off quite nicely. I mean, the move is still happening from there. I wouldn't have taken it, but just pointing it out there that it's about understanding the levels, and the more you can understand them, you're good. You're up 150. The thing. I'm telling you, it's a difficult thing here, but it does look like now we're breaking down. So when the market's like this, and I'm kind of all over the place, I think it's best I just walk away. I've already traded 4 times on the day today, so I do get absorb some losses today on the day so far on one account. So maybe later on I can trade another one, maybe one more trade if there's something really nice. But as of right now, I think it's best to just walk away before I basically hit a max loss, and then it's just annoying. Yeah, it's look at we're right back towards O2. O2 should not be testing this much if we were gonna rally from here. I'm not. I'm becoming a bit more bearish now. More bearish. Which is an odd thing for me to say here. It was too bullish today. But that's the thing, we never really know. And so far, we're finally putting in another red day, but we'll see if it doesn't end up squeezing like the other one we had there. But 3, 6, 7, 8. Out of the last 10 days so far, we've had one red day, and we are attempting a second red day right now. I'm thinking about a short here, to be honest. If I don't know, I could try it on a combine here. I don't like how we're breaking down O2 here. But now I'm gonna walk away. I already overtraded. I'm already down for the day on my XFA, so I'm gonna be walking away for now. Kind of, take a walk, take a breather, and then come back fresh later on. Maybe we can put on something good if we find something good. But right now, this is smelling like a breakdown. O2 should not be testing this heavy. This level fails, we could be in for a nice ride to the downside here. So be careful here. Be very careful. As easily as this thing can pop right now, it can also fail. And once this level fails, I think we're going down. Down, down, down. Very down. Not longs would become knife catches at that point. Now that the bears are breaking this level down, now I can start to feel more bearish if we are going to be breaking this level down for tomorrow, right? But again, you can see how much of a battleground this level is right now. This is a key level. So remember that this is how breakdowns typically happen. They need like bounces. They need plenty of bounces. We've had already a few of them overnight the past couple of days. Like it's taken time to get down here. And it's not even a sure thing that they can even do it. You know what I mean? So this is how a major level breaks down. So we'll see if they can manage to do it. Well, then tomorrow we will be talking a different picture. But until that level doesn't break, this trap low is still holding here. It's still ducking holding. So, yeah. Oh my goodness, what a chop fest down here. But if in hindsight, it's so simple. In hindsight. Basically, long at O2, you have your stop below here. In hindsight. And we did trade this. It's not that we didn't have profits. I just get greedy. You know what I mean? Once I see this thing, I'm like, I'm not taking $500. We're gonna go, baby. We're gonna go. And then it fades back on that. But anyways, I'm over it. I'm done. Thank you all for tuning in. I feel much better now. My food poisoning situation is kind of gone, so I'm happy about that. Maybe I'll go to the gym now, do something else. Or I could finish the video from yesterday. I did start, but then I wasn't feeling well, so I just left. I walked away from my computer. All right, so I'm done for today. Thank you. I'll be continuing. Look at me. I've been so focused trading maybe like pre-market hours and stuff like that that forget this. Today I won't be trading overnight or pre-market. I'll be waiting for market to open on up tomorrow. Tomorrow is Fresh Cash Friday. As you know, make sure you're wearing your lucky shirt. By the way, if you're not already there, you can join this entirely free community, 100% free. We have a lot of different traders putting up their key levels over here. And in fact, this 0209 level of idea and traps below, I did post up here in the morning and last night as per my plan. And of course, other people are posting up things there all day long. So if you want to join, it is free. I haven't given you too many infomercials today. That was it for the day. I'm going to walk away. Thank you all for tuning in. Enjoy the rest of your day. Ciao.